Welcome to the Sarah Finkelstein Show. Today is February 9th, 2022, and I've got some tips that I hope will help you find happiness in your retirement. I'm trying to figure this out. I always seem to have technical issue for some reason. I am technologically challenged. I admit it. So, finding happiness in retirement. We work for 40 years, 45 years before we reach our retirement years. And don't we want to be happy in our retirement? Well, I have some tips that I feel will help you find happiness in retirement. The first one is hobbies. Now, my dad did not have any hobbies. And when he retired, he did not know what to do with himself. He had all this time on his hands, but nothing to occupy it with. He did like to read books, but I don't know. I guess you can't read books for 12 hours a day. He actually ended up going back to work part time, and that kept him busy, and that made him happy because it gave him a sense of purpose, somewhere to go, other people to interact with, and it was very good for him. But for many of us, I think hobbies are a wonderful way to spend some of your free time in retirement. And there's so many hobbies that one can get involved with. Maybe you already have some hobbies already, and you may not have enough time to pursue them. Well, now you've got the time and you can pursue a multitude of hobbies. If you get involved, the day might go just like that. The second tip is relationships. I really think that relationships is what makes life interesting. It gives flavor to life. And relationships come in many different forms, such as friends, neighbors, family. Maybe it's time to pick up a new relationship. Maybe it's time to make new friends. Maybe you can join a club and meet new people. My gosh, there's so many ways to do this. And online groups like Meetup. Maybe some of you have not yet heard about Meetup, meetup.com, where you can find people of all different interests that you can join a local club that would suit your needs. Another special relationship is the relationship that grandparents have with their grandchildren. I heard a quote once that said, grandchildren is the reward that you get for raising children that might give you a hard time. And a lot of grandparents have said that they enjoy having grandchildren so much because they could spoil them. And when they get tired, they could return them to their parents. Volunteering opportunities. There's so many different organizations that one could volunteer and feel a sense of giving back, a sense of reward for what they're doing. It could be rewarding to volunteer. And there are organizations that need help. They need people to volunteer. Take a class. There's so many classes, there's so many different areas that you can explore, such as, I made a list of them. You could take a painting class, you could take a pottery class, you could take a class and learn how to do your own flower arranging. You could do quilting. A lot of people love photography. How often Do you hear somebody say, oh, I love photography? Cooking class, maybe you've never really cooked too much. Maybe now is a good time to learn some cooking techniques. Cake decorating and exercise, that's an important one. How about pick up a new language, learn a new language? Or one of my favorites is read a book. As they say, reading is fundamental. Number 5, this is very important. You got to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, how will you enjoy your retirement years? Remember, you might live in retirement for 30 or 35 years. So you got to take care of yourself so you can enjoy your time, because health is important. I've heard that a lot of people do not drink enough water. Our bodies need water. It's important to drink enough water because you could be dehydrated and not even know it. You also need an adequate amount of sleep, and it's got to be deep sleep. Exercise. People have said to me, exercise is more important as you're getting older. So the exercise keeps you moving and keeps your body able to move. Supplements such as vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, things that could help you to boost your immune system and keep you healthy. And again, my favorite, read. How did that end up on that slide? Staying positive is very, very important, right? It's not what happens to you, but how you react to what happens to you. So stay positive. You could read inspirational books or watch inspirational movies. You got to keep your mind positive and active. Find your purpose. Maybe you've already found your purpose, or maybe you need a new purpose in life. The purpose, having a purpose, gives you a sense of a reason to get out of bed, a reason to get dressed. There's all different types of things that give one a sense of purpose in life, and I think purpose is very important. Keeps us going. Very important in retirement is to have a plan for long-term care, because the majority of people will need long-term care at some point. So unless you plan on wiping out your retirement nest egg to pay for long-term care, you may want to consider passing the risk, or maybe a portion of the risk, to an insurance carrier so that you can have peace of mind. Most Americans, unfortunately, are not planning for this. And what that means is at one point in their life, they will be dealing with a crisis. And dealing with a crisis is very stressful. So get a plan in place. Review your health insurance annually. If you are on Medicare, which is what we have at age 65 and thereafter, maybe you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you may want to review your plan and see if it is meeting your needs. Because every year you can change your Medicare Advantage plan. So take a look at that. A lot of times what we do is we have policies for different types of insurance, like life insurance, auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and we don't review them. We just stick it in a drawer or in a file cabinet and don't look at it. But it's a good idea to look at it on a regular basis. Find a way to continue saving, even though you may not be getting a paycheck from a job or a career. But if you can find a way to save money, it'll be to your benefit. Maybe part-time job or clipping coupons. I remember when I was growing up in New York, the coupons were like 2 cents or 3 cents or 5 cents. Now I see coupons are like 75 cents, a dollar. They've really gotten much higher. But I'm sure if you sat down and really put your thinking cap on, you could find ways to save money. This is something that I have run across with a lot of clients. People tend to underestimate how long they will live. As a matter of fact, if you have relatives or neighbors that are 90 or above, ask them, did you expect to live this long? And I think you'll find most of them would say, I never thought I would live this long. And I talk about grandma from time to time. Grandma is 99. She did not expect to live this long. So please plan and plan appropriately and do not underestimate how long you will live. A lot of people in retirement that are happy and who have peace of mind have guaranteed lifetime income. Now, if you're collecting Social Security already, then you do have one stream of guaranteed lifetime income. But for most Americans, Social Security is not enough to live on. So if you don't have a pension, get yourself a guaranteed lifetime income stream so that you can have peace of mind and you don't have to worry about the bills. You are set and prepared to deal with the bills. Guaranteed lifetime income gives somebody peace of mind. And if you have peace of mind, you'll be much happier in your retirement. Another idea, and maybe it's not the one for you, but it might work for some people listening, considering a hybrid retirement. Now, what do I mean by a hybrid retirement? Well, remember, people are living longer than ever before. So maybe retiring at 65 might not be the right solution. Maybe working part-time. Some people retire and then a year or two later, they get a part-time job because it gives them something to do and some extra spending money, and it keeps the mind active. So that's something to think about as well. In summary, here's a few ideas for you to achieve happiness in retirement. Very importantly, take care of yourself. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, think positive thoughts, and very importantly, keep yourself hydrated. Drink lots of water. Secondly, take a class. There's so many classes out there, adult education classes, online classes, learn a new language, pick up a hobby, or if you've never had a business of your own, maybe you've been thinking about something, you could start a part-time business. Maybe you have something that you have some talent that could turn into a business, or you can volunteer. Lots of great organizations are out there looking for volunteers. Spend time with family, quality time. Spend time with family, with friends, with associates. Relationships make life very worthwhile. Thank you for joining the Sarah Finkelstein Show. You can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, YouTube, our website, which is signatureadvisorygroup.com. And we are having a Social Security workshop coming up. It is a live in-person event in Boca Raton on Saturday, February 26th and Thursday, March 3rd in the evening. If you'd like to attend, just text us or call us. We have seats available. Thank you and see you next time.